Another new Patreon month?
Dude, so many great things we listened to. So we had The Last Resort by the Eagles.
We had Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, the 15-minute version. Then we also did a full reaction to the entire Revolver album by the Beatles. Every single thing we listened to defied our expectations in a completely different way.
Yep.
Amazing month.
Also, we hit the 2,000 Patreons goal. We're like 2,100 and something now. So we are going to cover a song for you guys.
Yeah, so the poll's up there if you want to go vote for the song. We're going to try to be hitting more albums more frequently on there. But with that being said, awesome month. Can't wait to see you guys over there. See you on the video.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great day as well as a great life.
Dude, we got so many comments saying this song will overtake, on both of our top 5 lists, will overtake one of your top 5 songs you've done. Which, high praise, dude.
Yeah. And I'm excited. A lot of you guys asked for this one. Excited to dish it out, man.
Yeah, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes.
What's the band name called?
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Okay, so they couldn't decide a band name. That's fine.
They all wanted on there. They're like the mom who's like, this is Michael. He's got 2 middle names because me and my father hate each other.
Oh shit. With that said, guys, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. You're late to the party.
Oh,
go
dude, if you're not subscribed by now, what are you doing?
You deserve to give it to yourself to get to know when these videos are dropping.
Yeah.
With that said, man, let's go ahead and dive into it. Ooh,
I love when basses come in like that.
that's how you do it.
It's getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore.
I love the guitar.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of days.
Sometimes it hurts so badly I must cry out loud.
Ooh.
I am lonely. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Remember what we've said and done and felt about each other. Oh, babe, have mercy. Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now. I am not dreaming. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Tearing yourself away from me now. You are free, and I am crying. This does not mean I don't love you. I do. That's forever. Yes, and for always. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Something inside is telling me that I've got your secret. Are you still listening? Here is the lock and laughter, the key to your heart. And I love you. I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard. Sunday in the afternoon. What have you got to lose? Tuesday morning. Please be gone, I'm tired of you. What have you got to lose? and I tell it like it is. Listen to me, baby. It's my heart that's a something, it's a die, and that's what I have to do. I've got an answer. I'm going to fly away. What have I got to lose? Will you come see me Thursdays and Saturdays? Hey, hey, hey. What have you got to lose?
Love this.
Chestnut brown canary, ruby-throated sparrow, sing the song, don't be long, thrill me to the marrow. Voices of the angel ring around the moonlight, asking me, say she's so free, how can you catch the sparrow? Lacy lilting lyric, losing love lamenting. Change my life, make it right, be my lady.
That was a lost in the sauce kind of one for sure.
Yeah, it was a super, super calming song.
Very soothing.
Yeah.
I think I'd be afraid to like put this on at night if I'm driving a long drive. I wouldn't want to fall asleep at the wheel. It's like a lullaby, dude.
What's weird though is I'm not picturing a night song. For me, this is like 12 in the afternoon sort of thing.
Really?
Like you're driving midday.
I know. I'm just saying in general.
yeah.
I'd
I
feel
can see that.
afraid to put it on, and that's why I wouldn't put it on at nighttime.
Yeah, because it's a little too soothing. A little bit like just like lulls you to sleep while you're at the wheel, just like slumped.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Loved all the guitar-y stuff, all the bass
the
stuff.
guitar was so good.
All,
So good.
All these little production things they have going on in terms of the strings, like randomly throwing in this cowboy chord.
Yeah.
Just like in the mix somewhere.
The
Just-
acoustic tone was impeccable. Like I don't know what guitars they were using or strings or what it was, but they were so bright and vibrant and like cutting.
Warm.
And yeah, it was beautiful, beautiful guitars. The playing was impeccable. The only thing that I wasn't nuts about is the singing kind of got not old to me. But do you have the kind of the same thought?
I had a similar thing. So
Okay.
when the song first started, about 2.5 minutes in, I have a thing where it's like I like harmonies.
Yeah.
But if the song's vocals is just harmonies, I have a huge thing with that where I'm not big on that.
Yeah.
But over time, it started to grow on me. But then again, at the very end, I was like, ah. But then we had that belting moment where it pierced through the mix. I loved that. All that stuff, it kind of like saved it for me. But for a moment, I was like scared that I wasn't gonna like it because of all the harmonies that were happening.
Yeah, I definitely am more a fan because not that it for me it gets old, but it gets tiring. Maybe like, it loses its luster when you come in with like these beautiful harmonies. At first, you're like, "Wow, this is great," and then the longer it goes on, the less I find that much beauty in it. Like it's still beautiful, but it's like loses the novelty. And I wish it would have just like my favorite parts of this song were when it had one lead vocalist and then the harmonies would come in on certain phrases or words or come in with backing.
I wonder if their goal was to do that then, to like build around it. But at that point, I still wish they had more moments where they brought him in. You know, like in between sections. It's a pretty long.
Changed the harmonies to some extent. So change them so it wasn't always the same. Like it was pretty much like whatever the intervals were, and they stuck to it. Not all the time, but pretty much. Yeah. And I wish they would have experimented with that a little more. I think maybe that would have made it more interesting or less. It's not a bad song. I certainly like the song a ton, and the ending of it was phenomenal. To me, it's like, damn, that should have been earlier. But I liked it a lot. Guitar work. I love that they had the electric guitar so tucked down in the mix.
I almost forgot about that. Dude. And it was like... So I don't think it was the last half of the song, but like for at least the first half is where I noticed it the most. Mm-hmm. In the right mix, that electric guitar randomly like soloing on the side. That was super cool. That's a redeeming quality for me.
One of my favorite things in music is when you take a really loud instrument, like you record it really loud and then make it really faint, whether that's like a singing or drums, like when you have like a crazy hard drummer and you pull him back in the mix. That's my favorite thing because you feel that energy, but it's still a calming song. So I thought that was awesome. I thought each musician here is clearly incredibly talented. Yeah. So I thought really, really good overall.
Real quick, I want to check the lyrics just to see what they're all about.
Sure.
All right, so pretty melancholy lyrics, man.
Really sad, like a lot, which is kind of a theme on most of these like overly happy songs. It's almost always a darker tint to it.
Where the progression feels kind of happy.
Yeah.
So it has that happy tint, but then underneath it, you know, you get to the meanings like, oh yeah, I'm suffering.
Yeah, like I can't believe it's like I'm suffering. Like that's such a weird word to sing in a song and make it sound so good. So in that regard, I think the lyrics definitely bump this up.
Like, I definitely didn't think of it as like a sad song at all.
Yeah, and
it felt like soothing.
And like some of the lyrics, you are who you are, you make it hard.
Yeah.
Like it felt like a really brutal song.
It's like who you are as a person. The real you hurts me.
Yeah, it makes it hard. Like who you are, you can't help that, but you make it hard. Like it's almost like when you're hearing like somebody who loves you knows you like inside and out, and so they've been with you for however long, and they look at you and you're like, I know you maybe better than you know yourself, and I don't like you.
Yeah,
you know,
like it's maybe I don't like it. But you make it hard though.
Yeah,
because it didn't seem like he didn't like the person. Because there's a point, especially later on, where he's like calling out for help, like please help me. You know, so
it's back and forth. It felt like I want you there, and other times it's like I don't want you there. Yeah, which is like very relatable. It's like sometimes you want that person there, sometimes you don't, and sometimes they want you, and sometimes they don't, and it's like
not healthy.
It's very poetic. So this is definitely something that. One of those songs where you have to go through the lyrics probably a bunch of times before you ever and live life some.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm definitely like not too young to understand it, but maybe I don't have a certain like just life experience almost.
Yeah, I think you need more time between, even if you hear the song at 50 and then you go like, even if you had that much life experience.
It's like I feel like after you're married to somebody for 20 years, you might understand the song.
But I still think you'd still need to live like 5 years after hearing the song and like listening to it to contextualize its words. Yeah. Like not just being able to go like, oh, I can see all the, now I'm going to look back on my life. It's like you have to live a little bit with a song. So in that regard, I think it definitely is a really strong message.
Yeah. So I don't think the song is a shower, but I think it's probably going to be a grower. I think over time the song will get better and be more
nice
impressive.
And rock solid.
But I did like it though. I think right now as it stands though, it's going to be a B+ for me probably.
I'm feeling an A. I was feeling B+. I think I'm going A because of the lyrics. I think the lyrics really bumped it up for me.
It's very fair, dude.
In a positive way.
I do think it'll come up over time. I feel like right now I couldn't I couldn't be confident in giving it higher than a B+.
Yeah.
But I do like the song a lot.
Yeah, so give us more from them. I know they're like a super group is what I was seeing online. I mean, with names like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
They gotta have some bangers.
Yeah, they gotta have some bangers. They gotta have at least 4 bangers, one for each member.
Fair.
That being said,
See you guys on Friday.
oh yeah,
I stole his thunder.
yeah, that's fine.
I stole it, dude.
Hey, it's fine.
Is it fine, Alex?
Well, I was gonna say.
Sorry, bro.